Hi, welcome to HR Spotlight, where we delve into the intricate world of human resources and explore the challenges that shape the employee's experience. Hi, I'm Cynthia and welcome to HR Spotlight. As I am a student and final exams are just around the corner, I've chosen to shine a spotlight in the compensation issues revolving human resources management. So in today's episode, we'll be exploring into the critical issues of compensation and more specifically, the challenges surrounding perceived equity within the human resource department. Whether you are an HR enthusiast, a fellow student struggling with finals, or just someone curious about inner workings of organizations, this episode is for you. As students, professionals, or curious minds, we're constantly navigating the ever-evolving landscape of human resources. And one aspect that remains at the forefront is compensation. From salary structures to the elusive concept of perceived equity of the employees, it's a realm where decisions impacts not only the bottom line of organizations, but also the daily lives and motivations of employees. Before we dive into the fundamental points, let's establish a common understanding first of what we mean by perceived equity in compensation. Perceived equity in the context of human resources and compensation refers to the subjective sense of fairness and justice that employees have regarding their treatment within an organization, particularly in terms of how they are rewarded for their contributions. It is the employee's perception of whether they are being treated fairly in comparison to their peers in similar roles or with similar responsibilities. And addressing perceived equity is crucial for maintaining a positive workplace culture, employee morale, and retention. Human resource professionals play a vital role in creating and maintaining fair and transparent systems to ensure that employees perceive equity in their treatment and compensation within the organization. Just going to talk about your work. So I'm going to ask you a question, but you're going to answer on your worker perspective. Okay, how do you feel about your work right now? Are you still happy with your job?
I cannot say maybe I'm happy, but it's not the way it used to be.
Paano pala dati?
Right now, unlike before, maraming tao. I mean, a lot of staff.
Yeah.
Then right now, seven na lang. And I don't really have a problem with workmates or anything, but the problem maybe is on the sa management. Yes.
Last time kasi, we're many and then your work is just you focus on your job description itself.
Yeah.
But right now, what's your state right now?
I am in the state of depression.
Why?
No.
Why depression?
No. I'm in the state of shock.
Shock. Why?
Shock of all the things that, is being assigned to me, even though that is not part of my job description. For now, my main job really is designing, but
You sign a contract for designing only.
yes, but right now I also design. I'm also part of the sales department.
Yes.
And sometimes I also do the HR department or the admins department.
Yes.
And I think the
and,
three.
Yeah, and a lot of things.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that department doesn't only compose of that three. Kay, meron siyang mga steps. So for example, sa admin, I also do the payrolls or paying the the companies, for example, the SSS like that, and so on. But for now, it was nakuha na siya sa akin, so medyo gumaan-gaan na yung yung work. And for the sales, of course, the sales, never natanggal.
Parang,
Yeah, we were assigned to this department forcefully.
yeah, it's
By
not,
force.
it wasn't really our line of
Yeah.
job.
Then I hate the kind of job na you're going to talk with people, then
Clients.
yeah, and clients,
you have to smile.
you have to smile to them. Oh my god.
And get their attention.
Yeah, you have to please them. Oh my god, I'm not that kind of person.
Yes.
I hate that. That's why every time na we will do our skills, it's really a heavy feeling for me because
Yeah, because when you work, like, you work on something that you don't like, na hindi mo gusto, it's there's just this feeling na very heavy lang.
yeah, it's very. For now, sales is kind of hard, kay. But I understand because the remaining people in our company is mostly boys, so
They don't really
Yeah.
have that much of confidence to talk to people. So, with all these things na ginagawa mo, you sign a contract for designing, but then you do a lot of things like this, and then you still got some things from your boss. He automatically message you and ask you to do this and that. And then, how's your salary? And do you feel like your salary aligns with your things with your tasks in the company?
I guess honestly no, because I don't see maybe they don't see my my worth yet. They don't see my worth yet. That's why my salary is just like that.
Do you feel like you're being used, or you're being taken advantage?
Yes, for example, making a PowerPoint. What I am doing is only designing. So, since marami din naman kami, we can finish it early and on time. And then, so I have this vacant time wherein I can do PowerPoints or anything na they will ask. For example, reports, I can do that. It's really simple. And I also see that as an help na lang for them. But now is parang taking advantage of
Your
skills.
Yeah,
your
you're
effort.
not properly compensated for that.
Yes, I guess so.
And do you feel like you're underpaid?
Yeah, I do feel like that. Then there was this gratitude in me that it's so hard to let go. That
But I think you've already given back everything, like a gratitude. There's
Yeah.
no gratitude anymore because you've already paid them off more than enough, I think, of everything that you've done for the company. Like, all these things, diba, you've mentioned na all these tasks that has given to you was kanang a task sa ibang tao. When they were distributed to other company, you've gained this task.
yes.
So, you're very lucky. You're the lucky winner to gain all these tasks all at once. So, do you feel like it's fair enough that your other coworkers have higher pay than you, but then they're just doing their
same.
job, like what they've signed the contract, the same as you, but then they're being paid higher than you, but you have
Task.
more tasks or jobs to do than them.
With that in mind, I don't blame my co-workmates for that. I don't blame them if they have a higher salary than me but less work than me. I kind of blame the management for that because they don't see the worth and they don't see the effort that I put into the company. So I am seeing this as of course a negative side for me, but I don't have to put a negative
feeling towards
Feeling
your
to-
coworkers.
Yes, because they're just like me. I'm just like them. I kind of don't blame the. Of course, when you have a problem, you don't really focus on the other branches of the problem, but you go to the root of it. So, the root of the problem is the
management.
less appreciation from the management when they
Yeah.
don't really see your worth more than enough to compensate you.
It's supposed to be when you're given another task that's not under the job description, you should be compensated for that. Because
Yes.
it's another job. It's not what you
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 sign.
applied for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially the sales.
Yeah.
I kind of don't like it, but only the traveling, maybe the traveling. I like the traveling.
It's kinda a benefit
Yeah, parang
for
yun,
sales.
yun yung nagbabalance ng heavy feeling, the traveling.
Yeah, you can travel. Yeah, it's a privilege.
Yes.
But the work and with these exhibitions and all, you have to stand for the whole day.
Yes.
And like entertain all these
These
dentists,
clients.
these doctors that you don't know, just to promote your product. It's very hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kinda like
Don't cry naman.
I'm not crying.
So, thank you very much for giving me your time
Yes.
to share your thoughts, your
Feelings.
your deep thoughts about your situation in the company right now.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Monster.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So how can we combat perceived equity compensation issues? So here are the steps. First is to implement transparent compensation policies. Clearly communicate the organization's compensation policies, including how pay decisions are made and what factors are considered. Transparency helps employees understand the rationale behind compensation structures, reducing ambiguity and perceived inequities. Next is to provide salary range. Offer transparency by providing salary ranges for different roles within the organization. This helps employees understand the potential earning scope for their position and reduces the speculation about pay disparities. Next is to promote performance transparency. Clearly define and communicate performance evaluation criteria. Establish a fair, transparent performance appraisal system that is based on measurable and objective metrics. This helps ensure that employees understand how their performance contributes to compensation decisions. So in conclusion, regular communication, transparency, and a commitment to addressing disparities are key components of managing perceived equity effectively. Thank you for watching! Subscribe, like, and click the notification bell.